I'm joined by Molly Lee Clancy.
Thanks for having me.
Oh my God. I fucking love having fun, chatty girls on the pod.
Oh, I hope I'm fun and chatty.
No, it's my dream. Like, this is my dream. I'm so excited to have you, and congratulations on your engagement.
Thank you. She's a fiance. Oh, I don't have a manicure. Let's hide the nails.
Oh my God. Wait, did you have a manicure when he proposed?
I didn't actually. No.
I never have manicures because nails make me itchy.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Like SNS, everything?
I get like hives. It's crazy. So now I just have to have boy nails for the rest of my life.
You have nice nails though.
And you know what? Someone told me when I was 10 that I could be a hand model, and I never forgot it. Like,
Oh,
I was like,
that's going to live rent-free in the brain box.
And now I'm like, well, I've squandered my hand modelling career because like I've done nothing with it. But
No, hey, look, there's always the next decade, doll.
this is it, or the next life.
Yeah.
You believe in Buddhism.
Yes,
You
I
know?
do, absolutely.
Woo! So exciting. So what the hell happened with the engagement? I saw it was in Japan.
Yeah, it was in Japan,
Oh my God.
but I didn't have my nails done, which like I actually don't care about. But it's so funny because I always just like thought we'd been together for 12 years. And
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Long stint.
Long stint.
Nice.
And I always kind of thought, oh, like, how's he going to be able to surprise me? And like, how's he going to get me to get my, like,
Yeah.
I was actually in a phase of getting my nails done all the time for the last couple of years. But then sometimes, like, if they get a bit weak, I just like to have a break. Yeah.
Of course
so it was
you
in
did
a
in the
break
break.
era.
Yeah.
But then I feel like it just added more to the story and it was just really nice. And yeah, he booked a photographer and
The pics were good.
the pics were
pics were
unreal.
really good.
Literally.
Wait, so was it a Japanese person in Japan that did the photos?
Actually, he was from Europe somewhere, but he lived in Japan doing photography.
Wow.
And he, Dan just found him online a few weeks beforehand and
How
teed it up,
brilliant.
and he was there. It was very cute, and like it was raining, and I was like, this is such like a if you watch
Yeah.
One Tree Hill, like a Naily moment, like
Yeah,
always
iconic.
kissing in the rain.
Oh my
But yeah, it was
gosh.
very beautiful. And then we didn't. So he'd been planning that for like I don't know, like a long time, and then our best friends, they also met us in Japan like 5 days later.
That's fun.
And we told them and they were really excited, but like he had a funny look on his face. And then I didn't think anything of it, but then Dan and I walk away later and he goes like, oh, do you reckon he's going to propose? It's like, did I just cut his lunch?
Did he
And
not
then-
know that he was going to
No,
propose?
they didn't tell each other.
no.
Because with the four of us, we're all so close, so it could have just
Yeah.
like really blown up.
Oh my God.
And then, the next day he proposed.
But that's so fun for you four to be
Yeah.
there, because then you can just go out for drinks and have the best time of your life.
Literally, it was so fun. Like,
Oh my
we're
God.
all fiancés, so it was really cool.
That's sick. Oh my
Yeah.
God, his stomach would have dropped him and like, oh, he's going to think I'm copying.
Literally.
That's so funny. Did he say he was nervous? Because like, I feel like when I talk to guys who've proposed after they do it, they're always like, I was shitting myself. Like,
Yeah.
obviously you've been together 12 years. You're obviously going to say yes
Yeah.
and be really excited. But for some reason they get really like freaked out.
Totally. I think for him it was like the fact of we're traveling overseas. Naturally, when you're traveling overseas, you have like natural anxieties of
Yeah.
like, oh, got to get to the airport on time. And then now he's got this expensive ring in his carry-on that he's
This is
also
the
got to think
thing.
about.
It's like, and you can't put it in the safe because it's too obvious.
Literally.
So it's like you just put it in a sock. Like,
Lucky for him, I'm the passenger princess, so I was just like none the wiser, just la, 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 la. But yeah, I think like beforehand he was like asking, and he just wanted things to go right, so he went and asked even though we like own a home together, but like he went and asked like
you have to do it though.
Yeah,
It's cute.
exactly.
And it
And,
means
like,
so much to your parents and stuff as well. When
totally,
It's like,
and he
oh.
included my brothers in it as well, and so that was cute. But so I think there were just a lot of factors, and the last straw for him, he said we were like walking to get a coffee like 2 days before,
Yeah.
and he felt my nails, and he's like,
they can't
holy
even.
fuck, she hasn't got her nails done, and he's like, oh, whatever, she's just gonna have to deal with it.
Oh, that's really, and it was was it cherry blossom season?
It actually was only the start. There were like 2 in those whole gardens, and we managed to get it.
Did well.
Yeah, he did really well.
Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah.
So 12 years. So you've not had much of a like
No.
date. Did you meet in high school?
No, we actually met at kind of one of our earliest part-time jobs of swim teaching.
Oh my God, that's cute.
It is really cute, except it's not super original because pretty much like everyone at that swim school was dating or like related. There's so many there that have like are married with kids now. My sister and I both, like, she got me the job there, so it was kind of like a bit
Like a horny place.
Yeah.
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 So I guess it's everyone's in their like bikinis and stuff. Like,
Yeah,
Or, like, I guess
the
you're like
rashies
a
with
swim-
the
Oh my God,
drowned rat.
Is that what you wear as a swim teacher? Not seen a swim teacher since I was probably 4.
Yeah.
So you wear like a full like
Full teacher rashi,
Like
full board shorts, says teacher on it.
long board shorts.
Literally, they make you like, you try and roll
Whoa.
those things to look a little bit like cute, but especially if there was like a boy there that you liked.
Oh my God, if my crush was there and I'm there in the like early 2000s long jorts.
Dude,
nah.
seriously. Well, it was also like a good thing with Dan because I was like, oh, well, he must think I'm cute. He's literally seen me in the elements. No makeup, drowned rat hair.
Well,
all
this
the
is what
things.
guys say. They're like, that's that whole thing, take a girl swimming on the first date. You were swimming, like, you met you swimming.
Yeah, we swam.
I mean, you must have been looking cute. I'm obsessed with that.
Oh, I don't know. I'll show you a photo. We'll insert a photo here. I don't know about looking cute. Casper the friendly ghost with no fake tan on.
Fair.
So,
Love that.
but yeah, it was back. I think I was like 19 or something. So
Yeah, do you know when I was 19, my ex was also a swim teacher and his favourite thing was the names that kids had. Like
this is where Mother's Group
Yeah.
in 2040.
yeah,
one of
what's
my
like the most
popular
mental
series
names?
was-
Do you remember the most mental
Yeah.
names you heard?
Yes.
Like the new the 2020s names. You
Tell
know?
me some that he.
Well,
did he have
one
any?
that he had was just Bo, but just spelled B-O. Like your name is just B-O, like
Oh.
body odor. Like that's
Body
so,
odor.
That's so mean. Like I feel like if I was naming a child, I'm going through every potential nickname that is like a rhyme or
Yeah.
like, you know, like you think of like what would they be called if they were being bullied? You know?
Definitely. And it's hard out here. Like everything has a name. So
No, literally. And like
Yeah.
even guys' names, I feel like I used to love the name Charlie. I used to love the name George. Like just like your really like classic cute guy names from like British films. Went to England.
Yeah.
Shagged half of England.
Oh.
All of them are called Charlie, George, like like all of the like nice normal names. And now I'm like, well,
Scarred for life.
I hate them all. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to come up with something like
You're like been there, done that.
No.
Charlie George, you're booted.
yeah, and like they're all called that. So I'm like, okay, well, there's like 10 guys that fuck me over that are called Charlie. I'm like, I don't need to be reminded of you.
No.
You know, when I look into my child's face, like
Literally, my
insane.
would be so weird to call your kid after like
Yeah.
an ex or like someone that you'd hooked up with.
Well, a guy in primary school called his dog Maddie because he had a crush on me. Yeah.
Wow,
I
that's
know.
cool. Put that on a resume.
I know. That's like a massive flex. But also he was obviously like, oh, I didn't call her that because of you. I'm like, that's weird then. Because like,
spelt it with one D
yeah. Like, brother, I know you're in love with me. That's crazy. And like that dog like probably lived for like 15 years. I'm like, so
You fed that dog well.
yeah, like I was in your life for way longer like than after we stopped hanging out. But
Yeah, wow. He
Yeah.
was reminded of you every day with that little pooch.
I mean, what can I say? Leave a good impression on people. Right. Well, seeing as you've not had like a massive dating life across your 20s and you're lucky enough to have met the love of your life, which some of us haven't, I thought I could ask you some questions about
Ask me
how the
anything.
fuck you managed to do that. So I wanted to know what's the biggest dating lesson that you've had to learn, or even just like relationship lesson that you've learned in the last 12 years, I guess, when you've had 12 years to figure out how to live with another person and coexist and buy a house together.
Yeah, I know, right? Thank God, hey, because like I feel like some of my friends who are single that buy houses on their own, I'm like, you're amazing.
This is the crazy thing. I'm like, it's so hard to be, like, I'm happily single, but I'm also like financially, well,
This
what
is
the fuck?
That's what I'm hearing. It's like,
Yeah.
you know, it's so, and I've still got like quite a few single friends, and it is like
Any
that.
guys?
Yeah,
We'll talk.
I'll say, yeah, we'll talk. We'll talk. Maybe, yeah, we'll talk. We'll talk. It's actually a good point. I'm like racking them in my brain now. But yeah, I think biggest, like, there's like so many things, right, after 12 years, but I do think like a cliche is, you know, I think everyone knows that you have to like, make changes or accommodate for someone else. But I don't think you really see it until like, or feel it until you're in it, particularly living.
Yeah.
But then also then the way, I think if you're with the right person, the way then it can go into like just so in sync and understanding, like deeper
Yeah.
understanding of each other.
Like empathy for like how they must feel in situations and how they like to be around the house or,
yeah.
you know.
And just like understanding, we're just in some ways we're so similar.
Yeah.
But then in some ways we're so different. And so it's like working to each other's advantage and like not getting upset if he's doing something that I wouldn't do in that way or vice versa. Because it's like, no, that's just how he functions and how he operates. So it's like working together.
Yeah.
But I will also say that another thing I've learned is I don't know if this applies to men, women or everyone, but like if you're making yourself food and you offer your partner food and they say no, just make the damn food.
Make it
because
anyway.
they want it off your plate. And he always says it tastes better off your plate.
This
and
is
I'm
the
like,
thing.
I want my own. I don't want to share. I don't want to buy it.
This is it. And if I'm making chicken nuggets or something, which is like a great little snack, I've made an allocated amount for me.
Yes.
You know,
6 for me.
Yeah.
Not 5.
Yeah.
Not 5.5.
Yeah.
There's 6 going in here.
Yeah, always. And like, yeah, that's such good advice.
Such the biggest thing.
I guess it's kind of like that. What was I going to say about that? Yeah, like it reminds me of that saying that you're not the enemy of each other. You know, you kind of like if you're arguing about stuff, it's like the problem is the enemy, you know? So like tackle the problem, but not
I like that.
Yeah, don't like get annoyed with each other because it's not about that. It's about like how do you address this issue?
So
you
true.
know?
And because apparently people like yell when they can't or like raise their voice or whatever whatever people's arguing style is. But apparently people get louder because they want to be heard. So that like makes sense to what you're saying because they're not feeling like heard.
Yeah.
Whereas if you can simmer down, take 5 and then like, which is easier said than done. And we all do it. Like everyone argues, whatever. But it's like, you know, if you can understand that likely the person you're with, again, if they're the right person, they're probably not doing it to just be a shit cunt.
Yeah.
They're probably just doing things in their way that makes sense for them.
This is the thing. It's like I feel like I've gotten better as I've gotten older at putting myself in other people's shoes just because you think, you know, no one, like very rarely are people doing things maliciously.
So
it's
true.
just because it's their version of reality.
Their POV.
Yeah, and their POV.
Yeah.
And like their way of, you know, their motivations and like way they see the world, it might be like completely different to what your priorities are and stuff. And I think it's just mental that like, even when you hear a friend being like, blah, 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 and like, you're just kind of like bitching about their friend.
Yeah.
And you're like, I can see the other person's point of view, but it's so hard to like get someone to empathize and actually listen, like think that, you know, like some people are so stubborn, but
so true.
It's hard to do, but I guess it's like
it is a good perspective though, like if you can empathize, like even just for a little bit, like you're saying, and like what did all the teachers say? Put yourself in someone else's shoes. And at the time we didn't listen, but like it is
so
true.
real, yeah.
Because it's like, yeah, if you just do that and step back, you might not still agree, but at least you can see that it's not personal.
Yeah, 100%. It's and it rarely ever is.
Yeah.
Unless someone's commenting on your TikTok saying nasty things, in which case I'm like,
which we've both probably been privy to at different times.
Well, that's what I was going to say. So
block and delete.
No, are you a blocker of the haters?
Absolutely. See you later.
I love the engagement. I'm like, but then like sometimes people come in and fight.
Only
for you
really
and
mean
like,
things. If it's just like if it's just banter in the comments, well, whatever, we can have that. But
like,
if it's like nasty,
do you know a lot of people call me the R word, like retarded. I'm like, you can't. And from like tradies are doing it from their work account. I'm like, brother, this is crazy, and spelling it wrong. And
also,
I'm like,
are we in like 2006?
no, it's so crazy.
Sorry?
I'm like, that is a crazy thing to write on your public work business profile. And then it's like
often. It's like George's Mechanics.
No, literally. It's like Ben's Landscaping and Gardening, and you go on their page and it's just like deckings and like plant, and he's just writing
good promo, brother.
writing the R word on my comments. I'm like, brother, leave me alone.
Yeah.
And then I put it on my story once, and then he messaged me. He's like, I'm really sorry, please. I'm like, you literally called me. Like, you can't say that.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
And like also if you're gonna type it, it is a weird world, right? Because for us it's our workplace now.
Yeah.
But for others it's just like social, and I get that. But also like I personally don't know anyone.
Yeah.
Well, that I know of. Unless they're doing it behind closed doors that I don't know of. But it's like you don't tell me.
I mean, I'm thinking of that time where who was it that it was
Oh, that was my stomach. Sorry, that was a taco.
That's okay. Whoa, that was loud. It sounded like a little kitten.
Literally. It's going to be so loud in that. Sorry, I didn't fart.
It's okay. You can fart. Like,
nah, we'll hold them in
do
for
what you
the
need
hour.
to do. It's a comfortable space.
Yeah, you're like, please don't. No.
But I'm thinking of who was it? There's an influencer. Oh,
Indy Clinton?
Yes.
The private investigator.
Yes. Got a private investigator to find out. And
which I was like, that's so, like, I love that.
Like, good for... I think
I wonder what actually
is
happened
so
with that.
refreshing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe, like...
Refreshing's a great word.
Isn't she? Like,
Yeah.
I just feel like there's no... And I was saying this on my story this week.
Just, like, fun.
There's no fun celebrities in this country. I'm like, what?
I wonder if people are scared of, like, getting cancelled.
But also, like... I feel like someone like Charlie XCX, right? Mm. Like, someone like her, she can release a vinyl record that has, like, cocaine inside of it. And it's, like... She released, like, a clear... vinyl disc, but inside was like white dust basically, which was like a special edition one or something. Like, I feel like she's gone to the point where she's transcended above being messy crazy and she's just made it part of her brand, which I feel like even someone like in England there's so many good fun celebs that are just like messy. Like, I feel like Olivia Attwood is just so messy, and she's on yachts and she's cheating on her husband and she's like getting drunk. And
I don't know who that is. Who is that?
Oh, she's just like an ex-Love Island star, but OG.
Okay, cool.
And I'm
going to
like,
look her up after this.
oh, please do. She's like my idol. And I'm just thinking,
love that.
The only sort of controversial, fun celebrity that has different opinions is Abby Chatfield, and I'm like, she's not even doing anything that crazy. Like,
I know. If you actually like, if you don't just take other people's random like soundbite edits,
just makes videos.
She just makes videos and like it's crazy. It's like
it's just so. I think people are so quick to like jump down people's throats on that, like it's not a real person. But I feel like having this podcast, I talk to so many different people who work, and like, we're just girls. Like,
I know. Well, that's the thing. Like,
just a girl.
Like you said, like, we're all just girls trying to make videos, trying to make a living, like trying to do something different. And you know, it's
don't
like,
yell at me.
People aren't doing like they literally like, please don't hate me. But people, there's like, it is wild because there's like people out there doing like actual illegal, really bad things.
This is what I'm saying.
And then there's like people getting angry at, say, whoever the influencer is, Abby Chatfield, like you said, or whoever. And it's like, wow, just like maybe you need the timer on social media that kicks you off.
Yes.
Because maybe you've had enough time for that day because you're just in the hole.
I've heard of this thing called Brick, and you scan your phone on it, and then it basically turns your phone into a brick and you can't use it. So it's like, if you're trying to it's like a physical thing. So you go and like scan it, and then it will like lock you out.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, which I'm like, that's actually a pretty cool invention. But also
that is
fucking fucked up that we need that.
Yeah.
Like, just
and also I feel
down.
like a lot of people probably won't do that because it requires the willpower.
Yeah. And it's like,
but I do like it.
When you consciously think, I'm going to go on TikTok less, and then you're just in a hole for 2 hours and you're like,
fully,
where did that time go? That time got deleted.
Yeah.
Because I was having so much fun watching crazy white people being really weird. Like,
do you know the scariest ones are the ones where you get to that video? This happened to me like 2 times and it's like, what was the video you watched before this and you can't remember? I'm like, oh, no, get me off this app.
Nah. Or when it gets to the point, like, I'll be in bed and then it'll be a tiny camera with a scooper going in someone's ear and cleaning the ear out, and it's fucking great. But I get to that and I'm like, sleepy time.
I don't think are they like the pimple popping ones? Is it like the same?
But it's kind of less gross because it's just like someone's ear is really blocked and it has a little tiny camera and a little scooper, and like he just goes in there and he like scoops out all the wax. Like, some people are like, I'm like, you must be deaf. Like, how are you? It's just completely sealed over with wax. I'm like, bro. Stop. And you know what? It's probably a single men who don't have a girl sitting next to them being like, that looks blocked, doesn't it?
Oh, I feel sad for them.
I know. This is why they have a lower life expectancy, and this is true because single men
they don't have
go to the
women
doctor.
to clean out their ears.
No, literally, yeah. And that's the bottom line.
That's the bottom
and I've been
line.
saying this, you know. Are you a pimple popper like on your fiance now? Are you like a come here?
He has really good skin now that I think about it. And like,
it's unfortunate for you.
I know I don't get to pop many pimples of his, but if he does get a blackhead, me and my sister, we both attack we've got 2 brothers, but one of them, she started it and then now we love it. If he gets like a blackhead, we just like,
big time. I'm like straddling the person, like hold them down.
Like,
Like,
my nan,
Well, as in you're straddling your nan, holding her down.
Well, sometimes no. Not straddling,
occasion.
but she'll be like, oh, I've got this pimple, can you get it for me? And she has no pain. This woman is tough.
Yeah.
We're like there and I'm like, you know, like if it's my partner, I'm like, do you want to break? Do you want to break? He's like, yes. And then my nan's like, nah, get into it, love. I'm like, hell yes,
I
Nancy.
hate when they complain and they're like, why do you want to hurt me? I'm like, because no.
I just want to get this
grow
gross.
This is it. And also, I have great skin, but I'm like, if
you do have really good skin.
Thank you so much. But I really, you know what I had? What is it? Perioral dermatitis. Because I was using that CeraVe, you know, the Cicaplast balm that's like this moisturizer. It's like the best thing ever.
Yeah.
I was using that and I just started getting all this acne around my mouth. And
really? I heard it was really good.
No,
or maybe
it was,
not.
but I think it's because I went on sertraline, which is like an antidepressant, and I became a hot, sweaty mess. Like I'm a sweater. And I'm like if I drink, I'm sweating. If I have my period, sweaty. And I think it must have been that with this. And then my friend was like, oh, you should stop using that and use this instead. Gone. It was so crazy.
And I do really think skin is so particular. Like you have to, especially if you are on medication, like that can throw things out a lot.
Yeah.
But like you just have to try a few different things, right?
This is the thing. I saw this great video and it was this girl being like, I'm so sick of people asking for help or just figure it out.
Yeah.
Like she was like, oh, I wore a scarf on my head, or like I put a clip to hold my book open while I was painting. And someone in the comments is like, where did you get that clip? And she was like, it's a clip.
And surely you can screenshot and put it into ChatGPT by now.
Yeah.
And like, where's this clip from?
But also like, she was like, just any clip.
Yeah.
Just figure it out.
Doesn't have to be that exact one.
I was like,
do you know, this is the problem though with like decision fatigue. Sorry, tacos.
Oh my God. I feel like I have heartburn today too. And I don't know why. Yeah, it's really weird. I feel like I've got this like cold pain in my chest.
Oh, maybe the weather. Yeah, get the burps out.
We're
but
just
like,
girls.
I reckon the decision fatigue is real. And I do think people commenting those things, whilst it can be like, just like, bro, figure it out. Like, and I agree with that. But it's also like, I feel sorry if they're like younger. These poor people have been like, you know, told every single thing, like it's information overload that then they don't know how to make decisions themselves.
It's so
they would see
true.
that clip and be like, I have to get that exact clip.
Yeah.
Or like, you know, that's why with Netflix, love Netflix.
Yeah.
But with our way of like scrolling, like you can sit there for so long trying to find the perfect movie, whereas back for our grandparents,
just watch what you had.
Free to air, whatever was on, and that's what you were excited for.
Or like you have 4 videotapes that this is showing our age, but I had Lion King, Little Mermaid 2, not Little Mermaid 1, 101 Dalmatians.
Toy Story, surely.
I had Bug's Life.
Oh, Bug's Life.
Yeah, and I just would rinse those on Space Jam. But that was recorded off the TV, so that was like a bit
with the ads and you fast forward?
Oh, 100%, yeah. And I loved Wizard of Oz too. I was a big Wizard of Oz.
Same.
But watching it now, do you know what? I actually watched it the other day. It stands up. It's actually funny.
It's great. I watched it not that long ago too, because obviously just watched Wicked.
Yeah, but it's genuinely, I was like, there's gags in this. Like, this is funny.
Yeah,
you know?
and now we get them more because we're older.
Literally. And I was showing my friend Zaya, and she'd only ever seen Wicked, the stage show. And I was like, girl, you need to see Wizard of Oz. That's like the whole good bit. That like all of the like links and the lore and all this stuff. And she's
otherwise you wouldn't get Wicked at all.
Yeah, and she was being like, why is Elphaba so ugly? And I was like, girl, this is the OG.
Do your homework.
Yeah, I'm like, they don't all look like Cynthia Erivo, like, as in, like, she didn't always look like that. Cynthia Erivo is a hot green lady. Like, the Wicked Witch of the East, Wicked Witch of the West, ugly. That's the whole point, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, not just green.
Not just green.
Also ugly.
Although that makeup would have taken hours.
I always think, because I have a degree in film, I think a lot about, like, how stuff is made and, like, how like props and stuff work, but
you would then
because it's like we had to make loads of films in uni, so I just it's just like in my head.
Were you flat out on Star Now?
On what? On Star Now?
Yeah.
Wait, as in like what's Star Now?
Oh, like casting people into like uni films and stuff.
Oh my God, no, we didn't. I don't think we had that.
That's where. Oh no way! I would pay like a 6 monthly subscription to act on Star Now.
Oh my God, I could have gone you.
I know.
Instead, I was getting
because I did student films like RMIT films, short films. While I was
studying. Latrobe, so maybe the budget was less, but we were just
or maybe it was more. I don't know. Star Now was just. Anyway,
iconic. I thought you were talking about Star Dolls, like the paper dolls, and like you know online how you dress up like She was like a cartoon.
You're like, this
put
is a
clothes on her.
segue.
Yeah, huge segue. And this is why I write the questions down, because I literally
Sorry.
No, this is what I'm saying. Everyone says sorry for it. I'm like, it's me doing it. Like
It's not
you. It's me. Literally. Right. I want to know what's something that men think women find attractive that we actually don't care about.
Cars.
I
Probably.
do not care about your car unless you're driving. Unless it's a man who drives like
Unless you can fill up my oil and pump my tires.
Yeah. But unless they're driving a tiny little hatchback or something, I'm like, oh, that's a bit cringe, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I just feel like, what do you...
I drive a hatchback.
No, girls
I'm not-
can.
yeah,
but
fair
like,
enough.
I feel like if it's a guy, I'm like, well, where are you going to put all my stuff, you know?
No, I get it.
You know?
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Or if it's
at
like-
least, it needs at least to be a sedan.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
like, 100%.
Yeah.
Or like, you know, like the in-betweeners car, like a little like yellow, like something crazy. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Just have a normal car.
And
you
I'm
know?
sure there would be girls obviously out there that like froth out on cars. But
Is
like it's
there,
just
though?
not, I don't know.
Where are
if there
they?
are, get in the comments because we don't I'm yet to find any. But like, you know, when like ooh, and they say things about the car, I'm like,
no.
oh, cute.
They could just be saying random gibberish and I'll be like, cool.
Yeah, like dual switch bypass capacitors. No idea what you're saying.
How did you think of that?
Oh, Dan's
you have
dad was a electrical
guy.
No, not car, but electrical engineer, and they always say it. So now I just know it, and I'm like, yeah, the dual switch bypass capacitor makes me sound really smart.
That's great for like a little improv moment when you
Yeah.
need to pretend to be a
Just
mechanic
then.
or something. Yeah.
10 seconds earlier.
Exhibit A, you know? I think mine would be
Yeah.
like gym photos on dating apps.
Yeah,
Like,
is that yours?
yeah, that's my like, I just don't give a fuck. Like, I just assume everyone lives a healthy life, I don't need to see you in the gym, I believe you. Like,
That's a great point. Is it just the mirror selfie
Yeah,
or like
'cause
any of it?
Because it's like a lot of them, they'll be in, like a lot of their photos will just be them in the gym flexing. I'm like, are you in the toilet like praying no one walks in behind you and getting, like that's so, and it's like low lighting. I'm like,
And
this
if it's
is,
the muscle flex?
yeah, I'm like, I just
That's
assume.
a great one.
Look, guys have muscles. Most guys have muscles.
Yeah.
Like, and if you don't, that's fine too. But like, I'll find out later.
Yeah.
You know, like,
if it goes well, you will find out.
this is what I mean. And I'm
Yeah.
finding out. Like,
Yeah.
Lord
There's
knows I'm
no
finding
two
out.
ways about it.
Yeah, but I'm like, I just think I don't need to see. I just assume you go to the gym. I assume everyone exercises because this is what
Yeah.
humans do. Like, I don't need to see 6 photos of you in the gym and in a little like. Don't care. Do not care.
Oh, the muscle.
Cringes me out. Like the little stringy shirt.
Yeah,
Nah.
where you can see like the nipple.
Crazy. That to me, that's actually
Talk
unique.
about a nip slip.
But yeah, no,
Yeah.
literally, I'm like, free the nip. Put that away.
Yeah, free, unfree, the
Yeah,
nip.
yeah. In fact, hide it. I don't want to see that ever
Do
again.
you actually, so like, because Tinder, it was obviously the first dating app.
I'm still on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That came out 6 months after Dan and I started dating. So I've
You've
never
never done it.
Well, I've played with it on like my friends once.
See, I let my
So
friends have a play, but
Yeah,
then you
so-
have to give it to a friend that has the same type as you. Because my friend's
Yeah.
she likes guys like, you know, that genre of guy that still has a side fringe that they straighten and they still have a lip ring, and it's like,
Yeah, like from emo day. Like
yeah, they're
punk
or
rock.
they're just like, but it's more like city fresh days, you know, like, and they'll be wearing like a t-shirt with the sleeves cut off, and like they're living in 2010, or
Yeah.
like,
Do
you know,
they still exist now?
oh yeah,
Wow.
It's crazy.
On Tinder.
yeah, like they're out there, and they've got,
Stop.
or they'll have an eyebrow piercing still. I'm like, you're literally 35. This is mental. Like, and also still imagining
thinking
that
about
the
someone.
straightener, like they've like still got the GHD from 15 years ago. It's probably all like crusted with gel. Like, you just know that.
That'd
And
be a lot of burning.
yeah, like sizzling the fringe.
Absolute sizzle.
Oh my god, completely sizzled. Like, I think that genre of men's still out there. So you,
Wow.
yeah, and you wouldn't know this,
No.
because I'm there, boots on the ground journalism in the field, seeing
You're in
these
the
men
trenches.
every day. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, I'm there sniffing around like a little pig, trying to find a truffle.
Trying to find a truffle. Stop.
Yeah,
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah,
No.
I feel like the gym pics, I fully understand.
Yeah.
You know what? I feel like it would be cute if, say, it was like them and their friend after a, say, High Rocks event, and
Yeah,
they
that's
like
fine.
one, or like a marathon.
or like one gym pic, but
One-
even then a selfie. I'm like,
Yeah.
nah,
No.
cringe.
I don't think anyone needs to see
Get
that.
in and out.
And like you said, we assume you're healthy.
Yeah,
Unless you're showing me
Yeah.
15 photos
Yeah.
of you with a KFC snack box, like sitting on top of your
The
chest.
popcorn chicken,
Not
like
the extra salt doll.
I
I used to work at KFC actually.
Oh my god, my ex used to work at KFC.
Really?
But like from like literally my early 20s, like high school.
No
kind of
way.
boyfriend. Yeah, and he'd always show up to the party.
Character building that was.
Well, yeah, it sounded terrible. And
Yeah.
he'd always show up to parties at midnight, like after it did closing shift with just like 2 buckets of chicken.
Oh, legend.
Yeah.
Everyone would have loved him.
Literally. And I would be like having the pool party here with everyone. Everyone would be like, yeah.
That's
And there's
sick.
just chicken going around. Yeah.
Oh, he would have been like, I'm the hero at every party.
100%.
But it would have been harder for the guys because I think that, like when I worked there, it was definitely like girls were on reg, guys were in the kitchen,
It
and I
sounds
just know
fucked.
how like hard that was for them.
Yeah. And someone told me that like the chicken has a date stamped on it, like a kill date. And I was like, that's so scary.
That's terrifying. Oh my god.
But then like all these blokes were like, no, it's good because then you know how fresh it is. I was like, when I eat meat, I'm not knowing that it was alive. I want it to be so far removed.
I made a video about this the other day.
Yeah, I need it to be not anywhere close to life. Like a rare steak to me is my nightmare. Like,
Really?
oh my God.
Medium rare or
I'm like medium.
oh, you're medium.
Because I'm like, I just don't
You
want to
it,
know
like, brown.
that, I don't want to know that it ever lived.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a hard thing, right? Like when I watched Madeline growing up, and then and
was
she
my favourite. My
Chicken
name is
Ellen,
Madeline.
remember that?
Yeah,
And
Chicken
then-
Ellen.
Yeah, and then I went vegetarian after that, like her, for like a week. But
Yes.
it's hard because when you're 8, you can't meal prep.
this is,
You know, so
and your mum just goes, shut up.
yeah. Oh, it's tofu.
Yeah. Or she's like,
With wings.
You're like, I'm a vegetarian. No, you're not. Like,
Yeah, I do like the
okay.
idea of eventually being vegetarian. I try my best to buy like at least organic meat for now, only because like I don't want to be filled with all this like hormones and stuff.
There was a
but
period in like 2017 when like that Big Fish documentary came out about like
mercury.
yeah, and like that, what was it called? Like
Oh wait, I think I saw this.
it was like all about how unethical fishing is and
Yeah.
like how they just like I don't even really know. Fishing's like the worst thing ever, but also so is fucking everything. Everything's the worst thing ever.
Well, and I
I'm
think
like, okay,
I
we're all
think I
gonna
remember
die.
that because as well, sharks come in closer because we fish so much. I don't know. Don't fact check me here, but it's
This
like
is a science podcast now.
literally.
This is all factual
Get out your Bunsen
information.
burner. Do you remember getting your Bunsen burner license?
License?
Yeah.
No, we were just
Miss Mukherjee gave me mine.
we were just flicking them on. Miss Kargas just let us go
Miss
go for
Kargas.
gold. Yeah, she would just we just-
Really?
I
Where'd
think
you
we
get
got
our
'em out
license?
first week of year 7.
Mukherjee?
Bang.
Maybe it wasn't Mukherjee. Sorry.
No, that's all right. We love specifics. No, but like I got my pen license.
Pen license.
Bunsen burner. I was in the
I was
accelerated
the first
class,
grade
though.
3. Sorry, in the school. I just have to say this
No,
because like,
that's
I'm proud
okay.
of
I
this.
feel like that's very.
I was the first grade 3 in my school to get the pen license.
it feels on brand for you, I think. And I can't explain.
Really?
that. Yeah.
It just feels like I'm giving that pen license energy.
Yeah, I feel like you would be a high achiever.
Oh, thank you. I think that's the first and maybe last time someone's ever said that to me.
You're
but-
joking. I feel
High
like you,
achiever?
No, like you give like successful girl energy.
Really?
Yeah, well, you're engaged and I'm not. And I'm like,
Without a manicured doll? Segue back to that.
but
No,
it's
I'm
like the fact that you don't care. It's just like, she's just a cool girl. Like she doesn't
Oh,
care.
cool girl. I don't
Yeah,
know.
cool. And do you know what? I think manicures
Thank
are going out. I saw a cool.
Going out probably because of the financial crisis.
Well, that is so fucking real.
Mm.
Do you know I saw this thing? It was like you can tell if there's going to be an economic crash based on if women like on lipstick sales or something.
Oh.
Because women see lipstick as like a small lipstick prices increase.
Yeah.
And it's because women see lipstick as a small luxury. So they're not spending money on holidays, cars, clothes, but a lipstick like is a small treat that you can justify. So it's like just at the threshold of like treat yourself.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. So apparently like every time
Well, I
there's
don't like
been
that the prices go up, but
yeah.
like,
No, but like it's a like right before an economic crash or right before like the stock market went down and like, you know,
Wow.
or like the Great Depression and that. Like lipstick always goes up because women are like saving on not spending on holidays and all the huge
Jewelry.
luxuries. So
Yeah.
they're just like buying a lipstick.
a lipstick because
Yeah.
it's like still something that they get satisfaction from.
like a little treat.
And life hack when you have a partner in the future.
Well,
and you
maybe.
you will the right one at the right time.
This
but
is the thing. I'm not settling, but
no
we'll talk about it later.
settling. But
Absolutely
then
not.
if you guys do share bank accounts at some stage. If like whatever everyone does there, then the best thing is, because nowadays you can get so many cosmetics from just Chemist Warehouse, Woolies, obviously. And now you just put it in with the groceries.
Ooh, that is good.
Yeah.
And you know what? There's nothing I love more than going to Chemist Warehouse and spending $200.
Oh, it happens so quick, doesn't it? But it's all worth it, and I needed every last thing.
And like I'm going in there a lot because I'm getting like my medication
4
and
times
shit.
a week, I swear.
Genuinely.
I need memberships to that place. Should be like Costco. Chemist Warehouse should have Costco memberships, but Chemist Warehouse memberships.
And this is a note to Chemist Warehouse if you're watching. Bring it in. They don't even
Step
have
in
a
the
loyalty
market.
card. I'm like, I would have so many points. Like, I would be.
I need a loyalty
swimming
card.
up to my ears in points.
Yeah. Imagine like a free little MCO beauty blender.
Yeah.
For every however many dollars. That'd be great.
Lord knows I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars at Chemist Warehouse.
Yeah.
It is good.
We're putting into that economy.
And do you know what? It's actually an Australian company. I learnt this the other day.
Is it?
Yeah, it started by a random pharmacist.
Oh.
I think it's from like Melbourne, northern suburbs or something. Literally started it, and then he was like, I want medication to be accessible and cheap for everyone. And then he just like created Chemist Warehouse, and he's still alive and he still owns it. And he's just like this diva.
What a legend.
I know, he's like this 80-year-old Arab guy or something. It's so cool.
Oh, that's unreal. I love
like,
that.
I know. I'm like,
a good
okay.
story.
Love that. Have you ever had a breakup?
No.
Whoa. Have you ever had a broken heart? From a man?
From a man?
Yeah.
No.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
That is so... You're
Niche.
so lucky. No, it's good, but also...
You're like, get the fuck out.
No, I'm like... Because I feel like I didn't have a
as
true...
in, we've had fights that have broken my heart.
Yeah, but like...
But not like
But not like someone just dumps you like...
No.
Out of the blue. That is like...
Yeah.
It's like the most worst feeling I've ever had in my life, apart from like people I know dying. Like it's genuinely like, oh, I'm in physical pain. This is so bad. Like you're like, I can't go to work I can't do anything without crying. It's just like, it's just so fucked up. It's just like the most fucked up. And like, I feel like like I knew it was bad and like everyone writes songs about it and there's shows about it and you know it's bad. And then when it happens, you're like, how did anyone survive this before? Like I actually don't understand like, and you sort of think like, this could only be this bad for me because no one else could have ever felt like this before because mine's really bad, you know? But it's like everyone just feels that way.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
Especially, I guess, even another layer is like, say, if you're not in control of the why or the
Oh my
how.
God. Yeah, no, literally.
Then
that's the
just
worst
a whole,
bit.
Oh my
It's just like you have no, like, you just feel like you're like, oh my God, my life's spiraling out of control and there's literally nothing I can do. It's just so crazy. But
I feel like that it must just be such a similar feeling in a way to like, well, yeah, death and grieving of a loved one
100%.
because you are grieving that person, right?
That's the thing, and the future that you thought you would have and stuff. Like it's the same as like when a person dies, you think like, oh, we still had so much stuff to do. We're gonna go here, or you know, we were gonna eventually like, I don't know, like go and see this movie together. We've been talking about this stuff for ages. Like that's when like the rug gets ripped from under you, and you're like, oh, all the stuff that I had planned in my head doesn't exist.
Yeah,
it's so crazy. But
and then you know that they're still out there existing, but you just
this
can't
is
be
the crazy thing, and
like,
you just don't get to be part of their life. And even if they like would like to be your friend and stuff, it's just like if they're a good person, they will just cut you off because
you don't need to be
hard.
saying that. That's not going to be beneficial for you, right?
And you just won't ever heal, you know. But I'm so pleased for you that you haven't been through it because that's.
I feel like
great.
other than like people passing, that's like obviously been very heartbreaking, and like certain friendships that maybe ended when like I still feel like I had like a broken heart from those things.
Oh my God, yeah, 100%.
But not from like a partner, which I'm very thankful for. But it does make me also very. It doesn't like escape me that of how grateful I am for my relationship.
Yeah.
And like every day, like I'm always thinking about just how grateful I am because I know that not everybody is in this position that I'm in right now.
Yeah.
And I think that's part of like then I can get anxious and be like, I don't want this to ever like not be like this. Like I always want to be with him. I don't want us to lose each other or anything like that. Not that we would, but like, you know, when your anxious brain can just pop off.
Oh my God, yeah.
Talk in riddles.
Period.
Yeah,
PMS.
literally.
No, literally.
Day before, period. You're like,
No.
oh, that makes sense.
Right?
Yeah.
It's so crazy. It genuinely like fucks with your brain chemistry.
Fully.
You'll be so angry.
Imagine when we're pregnant in the future,
Nah,
if we
can't.
get pregnant. Like, what the heck's that going to do to us?
Scared. I feel like I'm so scared.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't even handle my emotions.
Can't handle the period. Imagine
at the best of times.
Surely there's like a tablet for that eventually. Chemist Warehouse, man.
I know. The thing is, men don't invest in women's health, and that's the bottom line.
It's a tricky one.
Yeah.
It's a tricky one. Well, not the right men anyway.
Yeah, real. Right. I want to ask you, what's something about your 30s that is way hotter than being in your 20s and way better?
That's a good one. That is a good question.
You're in your 30s, right?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Imagine you just aged me and I was like, I'm 24.
I know. I was like, whoa, why did I say this?
No, I am 32.
Me too.
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm 31. What the heck?
No,
I'm
I
aging
do.
myself.
I sometimes like to think that I'm older than I am, and then it's a nice little treat when I'm
Surprise.
actually younger.
Yeah.
You know? Like sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm 33, but I'm like still technically.
Are you in your 30s?
I'm 32.
Oh, you are 32.
Yeah.
So you 90.
93.
93.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a 94 baby.
Wow.
So I will be 32. But I do.
Well, hopefully.
Yeah. Shit, no.
I will be.
Yeah, I will be at some stage. Far out. No, so I think just like I reckon there's so much, as you would know.
Yeah.
But I think the most is like really just how less embarrassed or like
Yes.
like more sure of yourself you are. And like I think the people around you by then, you just know that they love you.
Yeah.
I've been like grown up as such a people pleaser. So I think like for years of being like nervous or, you know, not wanting to step on people's toes. But then I don't know, once you get to your 30s, you kind of are like, oh, it's all just like, I don't know, that's like freeing. You feel, I don't know if it is an age thing or because I'm sure there's women in their 50s still behaving like maybe we did in our 20s in terms of like self-awareness.
Yeah, totally.
Like I know in my like previous job as like, because I'm a nurse as well.
Yeah.
And so when I was
know
working.
that. My mum's a nurse.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Cool.
Wow.
I'm an enrolled nurse. She would be a registered, excuse me. This happens. Sorry,
Okay,
when I
it
talk.
happens to me too.
But yeah, I'm an enrolled nurse, but well, I don't do it that often now, but like you have to do a few shifts here and there to keep your registration up.
Yeah.
But now it's obviously different career now.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, like, you know, I'd work with people on the wards that I'm like, oh wow, it's giving like high school energy.
Yeah.
Not everyone, but like just at different times.
Totally.
So sometimes I don't know if it's an age thing, but maybe you and I just found it in our 30s.
And also I think like you just get to the point where you realize everyone is doing this for the first time and you sort of think when you're in your 20s you think, can I say that or can I do that or can I go in there or can I, you know, just you feel so unsure, but then once you've been doing it for 10 years and you're 30, you're like, oh wait, everyone's just pretending that they know what the fuck's happening.
For sure.
Because we're all just literally making
and like
it
the
up.
world didn't blow up, like I'm good. I can just be me.
Yeah, and like you can
That's a
just
good
go
point.
up to someone in Zara and say, hey, I'm lost. Do you know where to go? And they'll just tell you.
That's
but like
such a good one.
when you're a
Where's
kid,
the change room?
no, literally. Or you like go to the front of Coles like, I lost my mom.
Oh,
you know?
that still freaks me out.
No, same.
If I lose my mum in the shops at this age, I'm like, what
why
do
is
I
my
do?
heart beating?
Yeah.
My Apple Watch is like, your heart rate increased to a scary amount. I'm like, brother, where is
Sit down, take a breath.
Where is she? Like, there's only 12 hours and I can't find her.
Totally.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's definitely my fave is the...
What do you reckon?
I think, like, knowing that everyone else is just faking it too. And,
Totally.
And, like, I feel like I maybe have more...
Everyone's in their own head, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is the thing.
Whereas at the time, like in your 20s, you do really think, even younger, that everyone's thinking about you, everyone's watching you, which I'm sure does happen. Like we've all had those friendships or those people that will like... think
about you and stuff.
bitch about you, think about you and be watching you. But again, they're still watching you.
Yeah,
you know?
and the thing is too, it's like, it's so easy to get in your head and, you know, when you're in your 20s because you don't know any different. But then when I feel like it's so cool in your 30s because you've learned so much extra stuff.
Totally.
And you've watched so many extra movies and you've read so many extra books and you've met, you know, thousands of new people and worked in different jobs. And I just feel like having experience just makes you feel so much more brave about stuff, you know?
For sure.
And it's like having those experiences and knowing it's going to be fine just gives you like the precursor, like even like getting dumped, right, or like having your heart broken. I'm so glad it happened, because now whenever something like that happens, I just think, okay, well, I've been through worse.
Yeah.
I've gotten over it before. I'll be good. And it's like
that.
it still sucks, but you have the the knowledge that you'll be okay.
For sure.
You know?
And like that belief in yourself, being like,
Yeah.
well, it's shitty, but I have gotten through this before.
Yeah, and
You've
like
got some runs on the board.
Yeah, and you have like tactics to deal with it because you've just done it.
Totally.
You know?
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah,
That's such
I think
a good
that's
one.
definitely my fave.
Yeah, I love that.
Oh, what's something you thought would matter by 30 but now it's irrelevant?
Probably like timelines on things.
Yeah, so real.
Because I think whatever it is, whether like I feel like as soon as you say the word timeline, people straight away think of like marriage and kids.
Yeah.
But I mean in terms of like what you thought you'd be doing for a job, the house you thought you'd live in, the car you thought you'd drive.
Yeah.
Because my belief as well is like that there'll be things that you think you want so much.
Yeah.
But then like the universe or whatever you believe in, like will guide you somewhere else, and then that might be a lot better for you.
This is the thing. It's like what's for you won't miss you.
Totally.
I love that quote. And it's like
So timelines are kind of irrelevant with that, right?
Yeah, and I really thought that. Do you know what? I think when I was in my 20s or like even early 20s and teenage years, I didn't even imagine being 30.
Yeah.
I never imagined being in my 30s. I didn't even know what it would be like, because I just assumed, you know, I would get married at
I'm the
24, have like kids at 27 like my mum did. And now I don't even know if I want kids. Like it's just like something I think about all the time.
Yeah.
And I really like being single. I like being able to just go over to London and see my friends. I like to just like have freedom and like be able to read heaps of books and listen to my audiobooks and do so much art and do all this. I just think I never really thought about what life in my 30s would look like.
Yeah.
I definitely didn't still think I'd be like living at home and saving to buy a house, because like that's just so boring. But I just
But still pretty cool that you are in that position.
yeah, so many people would like kill to be able to do that, because it's just
And in your 30s, probably you're earning more money than what maybe you did in your 20s.
Yeah.
So now you get to do more fun things.
This is the thing. It's like I feel like there's that saying that when you're young, you have so much time and no money. And when you're middle-aged, you have no time and money and your health.
Yeah.
And then when you're old, you have time and money, but you don't have your health.
Your health.
So
Oh,
it's like,
so
or your
sad.
youth. Yeah. But I feel like at the moment I'm like, okay, she's
Kind
got
of
all three.
slipping.
She's got all three. But yeah, I feel like, what was my question again? Something I thought,
Doesn't matter.
I feel like just the concept of being 30 as well. That freaked me out so much. I just don't care. But like, it freaked me out.
Yeah.
Like,
I think we thought 20s was the prime,
Yeah.
which like there would probably be like 20-year-olds that could hear us say this and be like, it is the prime.
Yeah.
Which I think at the time you think that, but like there's so many things, especially for like millennials like us.
Yeah.
We had it rough. We went through blue eyeshadow phases, fluoro trackies, braces, like braided, crazy braided hair.
Yeah.
So I
Lindsay
feel like we
Lohan.
only have literally iconic. But we have only grown up more and more. Whereas there are younger girls that are just already going straight to glow up.
I know.
But
They're
I
doing
do.
skincare at like age 12. I'm like, girl, your skin barrier is just, don't fucking touch it.
I know.
Leave it alone. Why are you putting acid on it?
Seriously,
Weirdo.
seriously, and I feel
Really
like
freak.
we got into it at such like a good time.
Yeah.
And so I do think we're only glowing up more. And yeah, I agree with you there. Though.
Yeah. Never imagined it, but thriving. Iconic.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
30, flirty, and thriving. What was that movie? Suddenly 30.
Suddenly 30. Do you know in
Jennifer
the
Garner?
States? Yeah,
Love her.
in the States and in the UK, it's called 13 going on 30. It's got a
Oh
whole
my
different
gosh.
name.
I do know that because I swear on Netflix or whatever the
Yeah.
streaming platform was, it had a different name. Oh my gosh, it was when I was living in Canada.
Yeah.
Because it had a different name and I was like, wait. And because Harry Potter also has Sorcerer's Stone
Oh, yeah.
over there, but then here has Philosopher's Stone.
Oh, yeah. So you lived in Canada. That was one of my other questions is,
Yeah.
what is your funniest travel story? What's your most insane thing that you've ever done?
Well, there's a lot.
Yay.
So
The most unhinged.
okay, the most unhinged.
Yeah, please.
Well, okay, so I'll tell this one.
Hell yeah.
So this one happened in Canada.
Yeah.
Well, we were living there, so it's not. I guess that's still traveling, isn't it? But anyway,
yeah.
I like got a
abroad.
job at the Hilton as like a server, like a waitress, because like that was like the thing all the Aussies did. You'd get like a job, the Aussie girls generally. You'd try and get a job as a server because that was like the best tips.
Were you on a mountain? Like, are you doing ski
Yeah, it was
stuff?
in Whistler.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, just like every other Aussie.
Yeah.
But
Well, I did London, so not me. Yeah.
True. Well, it was either London or Canada,
much,
right?
Yeah.
My friend lived in Fulham,
Oh,
which I thought was pronounced Fulham.
Yeah, I feel like that's
Common.
like a normal thing to think.
Yeah.
It's spelt that way. So what are you meant to
Yeah.
think, you know?
True, but she thought it was the funniest thing. I was like, is it that funny?
Oh, see, people are pretentious. It's not that deep, you know? I did see this video that was like, it was, who was it? That Nick White comedian guy. And it was like millennials when someone says a word wrong and they'll be like, oh, I just got my faffuccino. Faffuccino, what about like faffuccino? I'm like, it's so true. Like, if someone says a word wrong.
Oh, I haven't seen that. I need to check it out.
Oh, it's just like, if someone says a word, I'm not picking up on. I don't.
Yeah.
Like, don't interrupt the flow of my story to tell me I pronounce a word wrong.
Yeah,
It's
that's
what
so true.
Something unfunny people do.
I probably do that.
No, see, and now you'll grow and learn from this because honestly, I think.
Nah, it depends who it is and it depends where it is and in what context.
Yeah. But if someone's ribbing you for saying a word wrong, I'm like, let me get to the good part of my story.
Yeah. Let me just fucking get. No, I get it. There's a time and a place. There's a time and a place.
Yeah, totally.
100%. Like, yeah, don't, and also don't let the truth get in the way of a good story.
I was saying this yesterday to people.
Yeah.
I was literally like, because someone was like, oh my God, I heard this like dramatic thing happened with this work person, blah, blah. And he's like, no, I can't really remember what happened though. I was like, make it up.
Yeah.
I'm already here.
I'm sad.
Make it up. Yeah, I'm literally sat like, embellish it, please, for the love of God. Like,
put some mayo on it and off we go.
I've had half a glass of red wine and we're at the pub and you've
I'm
just told
not
me.
drinking and I feel like red wine. Now. Sorry.
That's
continue.
okay, but I was like, I'm half cut and I'm invested, so just make it up.
Yeah, make it. I expect a story from you.
Men are so bad at lying. It's like, just literally tell me something interesting for the love of God, please.
They're so truthful, bless them.
Oh no. All right, Canada.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot where we were. So I got a job at the Hilton.
Yeah,
and I obviously, like as you'd expect, the Hilton, like bit of a bougie place.
Yeah.
And it was my first, or no, it was my second day. And I went to the bathroom because I obviously had to go to the bathroom. And
why?
Why on your second day? And so I TMI, but like
No, more
sat.
information.
Yes. Am I?
MI, please.
Am I? Just am I?
Much information, please.
I feel like you need to like coin that. I like that.
Yeah, MIP. More information, please.
RN right now.
Yeah.
So I sorry, I'm getting nervous to tell this story.
She's doing a poo.
Yeah, I was doing a poo.
Cool.
But when I sat down with my butt, if you didn't know where it comes from. But when I sat down, I was like, oh, this like felt different in my gut. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. I've got my period.
Yeah.
But I didn't expect to get it at that time. I think I was a bit thrown out with the travel.
It fucks you
so,
up.
Yeah. So I messaged my best friend and I was like, hey, I need you to run down. I don't have anything. Like I need you. And I'm not going to ask new work stuff. Like I could have, but like at that time.
You're also young.
Yeah.
and you're
This
shy.
is like years ago, right?
Yeah, you're a wee baby.
Yeah, like now I'd be like, someone get me a bloody tampon. So I messaged her. I was like, I need you to come like ASAP. But obviously I couldn't just sit and wait for her. So I had to like makeshift one. I felt like I was back in the 1800s with a bit of toilet paper.
With a cotton rag.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So anyway, she comes to rescue, gives it to me. I was up there and then I excused myself for the bathroom again. And then, so I hadn't done a poo yet. Sorry.
MIP.
MIP. This
More
is so gross. I'm
information,
actually not
please.
into like toilet chat, but anyway.
It's fine. It's funny.
So then I go and needed to now do the number 2.
Got it.
And did that, cool, whatever. But I think like something with me that I have evidently learned over time is I use a lot of toilet paper.
I get that.
Because like I just like to feel clean.
Yeah,
right?
and like, yeah, no, I fully get you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the other thing is that like with Canada, the water line sits a lot higher than else.
Like America.
Yes, like the men
Yeah,
have to hold their willies up because sometimes it could teabag you.
How big is their willy? Or are we talking about like dangly balls?
I don't know, but
Oh
I
my
just
God,
heard this from
they're
friends.
teabagging the water.
Well, yeah, because the water level's so high.
That's crazy.
So I have to like sometimes hold it up. These are just like friends of friends that I've heard about.
I've never thought about how a guy sits down because like
when they have to
do they sit
2.
like this and like it goes in the lab?
I don't know.
Or are
I
they like
wasn't
this
in there
and it dangles down into the toilet like an elephant's trunk? Like it's dangling through the legs like a trunk.
True.
Or are they doing this and it's just displayed?
Maybe it's the balls.
Maybe, yeah. Do the ball? Yeah, like how a dog's balls would come through the back.
Yeah.
I do not know enough about male anatomy.
We need to go and study this.
Yeah.
You can Next trip to Canada.
You can go do boots on the ground journalism when you get home. I will just be here.
You do not want to see my Wikipedia search tonight.
Literally.
So that's a thing.
Yeah.
And I used a lot of toilet paper and obviously extra because it was like that
a lot going
and
on.
that.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Yeah. So anyway, got up, cool, flushed. And then it just starts rising.
No.
And I was like,
My fear.
it's going to go down. It didn't go down. It's rising, and it's coming up. Also, I forgot to mention, just before I flushed, someone came into the cubicle next to mine.
My nightmare.
And you know how like sometimes when you're in the cubicle, you can like see just like footwear?
Yeah.
So I could see she was wearing like ballet flats.
Okay, so it's a girly pop.
Yeah. So it was just girl toilets.
Yep.
Not mixed. And anyway, so I just shut the lid.
Yeah.
Thinking this
Pretend
will
it
stop
doesn't happen.
But
It'll
no,
go.
something happens. I don't know what happens, but it just goes.
It came out.
Everything came out.
What, like overflowed?
Not any bits from me, but all the water came out, overflowing. Literally, the toilet was probably as big as this room, like the whole toilet. It flooded the entire floor, and it whooshed over on top of her ballet flats. And I was like, oh no. And I was like, sorry, I think my toilet's broken. Oh, yeah, because I fucking broke it.
Oh my God.
I broke the toilet on my second day.
Oh my
Anyway, she was
God.
like, it's fine. We walk out, and it was my new boss. So I shat on my boss's feet, essentially.
If it's anything like the little Ruby shoes flat, that's made of paper. That's a little paper shoe.
And the guy had to come in with a plunger.
No!
It's like, still when I tell this story, it's like in
God.
disbelief. Like I think I just disassociated.
You're separated from it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I totally get
Like
that.
I don't actually feel any way toward it. I
Yeah.
know it's unhinged.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
it's crazy.
100%. I actually...
That could have happened here, but it just happened to happen over there.
No, but also I feel like that's the toilet difference. Like there's just so much more water in there, you know?
I
Ours are
do-
a lot of a deeper bowl.
I have been told by friends you need to start flushing halfway through because you're using too much toilet paper. So.
Like this has been a problem for 32 years, you know?
I've been
like,
told this after,
it's
and
not
I'm like,
brand new
oh.
information.
No.
Do you know I was in
Just like a clean Tootsie.
and like don't
just
we
a
all?
girl.
Yeah, no, don't we all? But I was in Blackpool in England one time, which is like up north, just like total shithole. Sorry if you're from Blackpool, but it's like
Soz.
it's just like there's just nothing going on there, and
Really?
everyone there is like really chavvy. Anyway, I'm just slagging off Blackpool for no good reason because this story is not related to that. But anyway, I was in Blackpool. And so we went to this Indian restaurant and I think it was New Year's Eve. Christmas Eve, grim. And so I go into the toilet, right? And I was like, guys, I'm going to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Went in there and opened the door and someone has stuffed the sink full of tissue, like paper towel, turned both the taps on full bore, and then water just goes whoosh like a wave out of the bathroom into the restaurant, filling up the restaurant.
What?
Yeah, and then the owner runs over. He's like, "Oh, it's him again." He's like, "It's the competitor."
A sink bandit.
He goes, "It's the competitor Indian restaurant across the road. He keeps coming in here and doing this to sabotage me."
No.
And I was like, "Yeah, what the hell?" And it's literally this other Indian guy across the road from his restaurant snuck across, full bore, blocked up the sink to flood the restaurant.
It's the Home Alone thing, the wet bandits.
Yeah, he's a wet bandit.
Yeah, what?
Literally.
And it's to sabotage.
Yeah, and the owner, I was like, "Oh, there's something going on in the toilet." He's like, "Oh, I knew it." I'm like, how does he keep sneaking in here?
Yeah, what the heck?
The toilet
Your
is in the back
security's
of the
not that
restaurant.
good, brother.
Yeah, and like, how he's coming in with his hood like this, and he's
Just
paper
rolling
towel
on
in his
in.
pocket, and he's like,
How's he getting away with this?
More than once,
He
too.
might have a secret passageway.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Like a
Little,
Hogwarts,
like the Spice Girls.
a
Have you-
Hogsmeade
Yes.
situation comes up through the floor.
Or the Spice Girls where that bald guy comes up through the toilet and takes the photo. I wonder how they shot that. That's an interesting scene.
I actually, are you watching Euphoria?
Oh my gosh. So
The snake?
I just I just started it.
Okay.
And then I binged like the whole everything.
Have you seen the snake bit?
Yeah, I'm not happy with this.
No, and also
I got extremely claustrophobic watching
what
that.
the actual fuck? And I was watching it alone, and I was genuinely like jaw was on the floor because the thing is,
apparently he had no time to film. That's why like that him off.
Yeah, and also I think there's a lot of drama going on.
Yeah, seems like that.
Yeah, it's just like that show was made on an Indian burial ground because it's cursed. Like there is just a lot of shit going on.
It's a good show though, hey, because I've just gotten into it.
No, it's crazy. But like that snake thing, they're obviously foreshadowing it for the whole ep. The snake's there. I was like, that surely not.
Oh my gosh, they were.
Because the snake was slithering about. That's just this is my
film brain.
But I was, because like, have you ever heard of Chekhov's gun? It's basically like the concept that you'll never see a gun in a movie unless it's going to get used.
And isn't that Chekhov? Don't
Not
worry.
Czechoslovakia.
Wait, what is that?
That's the
country.
Czech Republic and Slovakia. They've separated, but I think it's Anton Chekhov.
Don't come for me with geography.
Yeah, but basically it's it's the concept that.
Did you know north is that way? Because it's whatever's in front of me.
What north? As in, for you personally, yeah.
This is how great I am at directions, geography. Anyway, continue.
That's okay. But yeah, and also another thing is if someone coughs in a movie, they're gonna die, always, because
any cough.
Yeah, because if someone coughed by accident, you'd go cut. Redo it.
Oh, true.
But if they cough, it's like with intent, you know? So like they're going to get sick and die.
So Chekhov's gun.
Yeah, so Chekhov's gun, I don't know.
Not Czechoslovakia.
No, but I mean, maybe it's related. Let's have a look because I'm going to look so dumb if it is. I don't think, I think it's Anton Chekhov's gun.
Is that what I was thinking?
Origin. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, Chekhov's gun origin. It originates from a piece of advice that Russian playwright and author Anton Chekhov
Good work.
shared with fellow writers. It's a principle of narrative concision dictating that every element in a story must be necessary and irrelevant elements should be removed. So like a cough would be irrelevant unless they're going to get cancer and die. You know, like it's like foreshadowing them getting sick. Or like if you
I'm going to notice this so much now.
Oh, you will. It's such a thing. Like the snake, I was like, what's with this snake? Oh, it's going to bite him and kill him. It'll probably ruin films for you because it's like, it's really odd. And it'll be like, because they might say something irrelevant in conversation.
I do feel like maybe they said the Chekhov's gun thing. I'm really thinking about it in drama school.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a thing. I mean, it's in most plays and stuff. And it's like when you're watching a show and then someone drops random lore like, oh, my mom, Mary, yeah, she's from Toronto or whatever. And then like later they'll just be like, oh, we have to go to Toronto, and then it's like it links up, you know, like
they got to make them link, right?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah,
sorry, I'm cracking my toes.
No, that's okay. Like, you
make yourself at home.
You do know what you need to do.
Thank you.
Okay, well, let's finish with what's the most unhinged DM you've ever received? Because as a content creator, you have a few 100,000 followers, and I mean, I don't have anything close to that, but I get some fucked up DMs.
Really?
So just in terms of scale, I'm sure you've received something heinous.
Yeah, well, like, it's actually funny. I was trying to have a think, and then I was also, like, scrolling through some. And I actually haven't received any... no, I've received some, like, weird ones.
Nice.
But I haven't received any, like, super unhinged.
Okay. Did you go into your
I also
message request and then your... other message requests?
So I did that on Instagram, but I actually haven't on TikTok because I don't open TikTok messages and there's a lot in there. So I just like I don't even attempt that.
Even look in there because it's evil.
But the weirdest, the most like niche, and I got it 2 times in a row. I don't know if they made like burner accounts or something.
Oh.
But they were like, hi, I just wanted to let you know that you have goiters in your neck and you should probably get them checked out because you might get sick and die.
People keep doing this. We're doing it to Max Belegde.
Like, what's a goiter?
It's like a big growth. And
which, look, I do have like a rather slender neck. But it's like, and it's like my partner calls it a toothpick neck. But I don't know if that means you can see these.
That's a term of endearment.
Yeah, he's saying it nicely.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, but anyway.
Oh my God, no, but do you know why this is? Because this girl, I think she was from Love Island, and someone wrote it on her video, and she actually did have, like, neck cancer. Yeah. So now everyone's obsessed, and they saw them doing it to this creator, Max Belegde, who's this comedian in England, to him today, and he's like announcing like his podcast coming to an end. Everyone's all sad, and then there's like comments in TikTok with thousands of likes being like, "You need to get that neck checked out." And I'm like, everyone just wants to go.
Everyone wants to be the hero.
Yeah, like have a hero gotcha moment where they're like, "I'm the one who saved that person."
Yeah,
genuinely. Let me just double check who it was because
oh my god, that's like a thing.
It's a
wow,
thing.
I'm part of the thing.
So Esha Adagivashava, so she had her her thyroid biopsied apparently. Holly Radford. I don't know who Holly Radford is.
No, but it sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's Holly Radford. 2023. She noticed...
she sounds familiar.
Yeah, she noticed she had a lump on her neck, and then people were commenting it. Well,
well, that's obvious. What? Just fucking, I don't think mine was giving
Sorry,
that.
I don't think you look like this. This is huge. No.
That's, surely that's like AI or some shit.
Yeah, that can't be real. Anyway, crazy. But
I was like, when I was looking,
love that.
But also, I feel like
at least I know you know why. Like,
yeah, the random DMs as well. The funniest ones I find are the ones that just go like, "Hey," and I'm like,
you've given me nothing to work with here.
Yeah, I'm like, do you expect, like, do you think, I don't know you, do you think I'm just going to reply?
Strike up a convo?
Like, what do you want me to say?
You've piqued my curiosity by saying absolutely nothing of interest.
Literally. So I feel like those are the funniest. But I am a bit, I think, protected by comedy. I do admire what you do because you are more in that, like, public space, that public forum, whereas like as soon as you're creating comedy, it's like naturally people view it as lighter, even if there's not all my skits are truthful, but like sometimes I've made skits and been like, this is coming from a real place, but it's like people have that filter, so I think it might be a bit like easier with
on the pod a lot of the time I'll just say things and I'm being completely facetious or it's all in good fun. Like if I'm saying that a date should pay a deposit, and if they cancel 24 hours before, you should get to keep the money. And I'm saying that on a podcast. Obviously, it's tongue-in-cheek. Yeah. But then when it gets clipped, people are in the comments like, she's a fucking misandrist. She thinks all men should die. And then it goes in the news, and they're like, this fucking feminist. And it's like... And actually, like just a normal girl.
Yeah, you're like, I actually love men. Yeah. Just the right men.
Yeah.
And it's
like,
hard.
I love gay men. I love all gays. You know?
That's what I was like thinking. I was like, when I was like reading some of the like things, I was like, oh, I wonder if she would like, I wonder like my most controversial like opinion.
Yeah. Oh my God, what was your most controversial opinion?
Well, I wonder how this will sit with you.
Okay, go.
Because it goes into like that field we were just talking about. But I think like, I'm so blessed with the men in my life, in my circle, being my fiance, my brothers, my dad, my cousins, like just like the men around me personally, like I'm so fortunate with. So and then also even like friends and stuff, sometimes I feel like these days, not all men, but like good men don't know where to be.
Where the line is,
and like what to say, what to do, when to step in, when not to step in, when to speak up. So I do have empathy, a lot like of empathy for those men. Yeah. And I think that that's maybe a controversial opinion because some people would view that as like, oh, she's a woman hater or oh, she's a whatever, but that's not what it is. Like I'm all about the chicks, but it's like, you know, it's just about people, and it's like the right people, right women, right men, right they, them, right everyone. You just want everyone to have good intentions and have good hearts. But it does make me sad for people that whoever
are really trying,
who do try, and they don't know what the right thing to do is. Yeah, you know, like stepping in if they see something, or not to step in if they see something. Like, where do they fit? Are we going to get in trouble? Are we going to get cancelled? Yeah. So I feel like this whole culture has created that a little bit in terms of social media and like how much we can get things, like receive things so quickly. So that is like, it's not really that controversial. I'm sure most people like would agree in that sense, because we all just want people to be good people.
I mean, I think the thing is, I actually can fully agree with you. I think that it feels like there's so much discourse between men and women, and the conversations that we see online are the most extreme versions of those conversations, because that's what goes viral and that's what gets people emotive. Totally. But like, if you just go to the pub, people are pretty nice.
Totally,
you know?
agreed.
And I think like people forget that you can just not go on your phone. You know, it's like, you know, like we were saying before, people feel a sense of anonymity online, and like they can go and comment on a video and be like, you're a fucking fat, ugly feminist, me, me, me. But it's like, if I saw that guy at the pub, he'd be stood next to me buying a drink, and he'd probably just be like, oh, what are you doing here? Like, eh. And it's like, people are just pretty normal.
And if you said like, that one thing that got clipped up and you said that tongue in cheek at the pub, it'd probably be fine.
Yeah, it'd be funny.
He'd understand it. It'd 100%. Be in context. Whereas you're so right. Like having these different things like clipped up on social media, it is the extreme one way or the other.
Yeah, the most polarizing discussion that you can possibly have. Because it's also
and it's shareability for people, like whoever.
It's what fosters engagement. Like the videos of mine that go the most viral is when people are arguing.
Totally.
And it's like, so like the videos that are saying the most extreme version of those views, like there's like, it's like a bell curve, right? Like there's like minimal people that are proper incel, you know, guys who hate women, blah, blah, blah. And then there's very minimal women that are true misandrists that, you know, death on all men, whatever.
Yeah.
Most people lie in the middle somewhere.
For sure.
And there's a lot of crossover, and it's not like if you believe in one thing, then you automatically align with every other opinion in that. Like some people might, you know, be pro-choice with abortion, but then they might also, you know, hate gay people or something. Like there's nothing to say that because you're left or right, you have to believe in every single thing that a party stands for, you know?
Totally.
It's like...
And I think... Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
And I think that's like the beauty. Like we should understand that everyone is probably not going to agree on every single topic, but like... I mean, I personally can't understand why anyone would have an opinion over like somebody else's body, but like, you know, it's like, but also just because that's my view, it might not be the same as somebody else's view and whatever, you know, that those are the things where you have to agree to disagree. But it shouldn't become this nasty thing of people commenting on videos and like this awful, that's why I really got into comedy is like, there is so much of like that online, which, you know, it's so necessary in a lot of ways. And having podcasts like this to speak about honest feelings is like so good for that. Yeah. And to be like real with people and, you know, there's so many amazing avenues. But like what I know that I'm good at is providing entertainment and just trying to make people laugh just on a general basis or like happy and light. And hopefully that's what then that corner of the internet will do for people if they are feeling a bit bogged down by something. It would be like a bit lighter because it can be heavy, but I don't know why people would want to like comment those kinds of things.
Yeah, I think the thing is too is like if you can understand that someone else has a different opinion, even if you think it's completely heinous and insane. Like to me, I think like, you know, being pro-life and basically trying to control what women do with their body. I think that is so disgusting and crazy. But if someone was to come to me and say that they were pro-life, you need the way that we can, you know, educate other people and hopefully change those opinions and have major societal shift is by having discussions and having like open conversation, which is why I think someone like Dean Withers, who does like these great debates, like he'll be on live on TikTok and he'll get people calling in who are pro-Trump and then he'll ask them why and like really like listen to their point of view and then challenge them on the things they're saying, but with like facts and like realistic scenarios and data and, you know, it's not like some of it is a bit like a gotcha moment, like they want like that viral video and that, but I think a lot of it is like if you just listen to people, you have a lot of things in common. Like you probably both love Game of Thrones, or you probably both really love tacos, or like you know, it's like this one area of things. Like there's more than
just that
ways,
one.
Yeah, more ways that we're similar than we are different. You know,
so
I do fully agree with you.
Yeah, and you're like I feel like you've hit the nail on the head there, and you have to like listen and sometimes take the emotion out, right? And be like, what are they actually saying? And like, could it be the fact of how they've grown up? And that's just like, we met a guy in Texas, sorry, not in Texas. I was in like Mexico, but we were there after Coachella like 2 years ago. And he was from Texas and he had super like, I don't know what the word is, but like very like, strict views on like what he thought and like pro-life, like
pro-guns and stuff.
Pretty much everything you can think of. It was his like blueprint of what he thought. And like we were just like, I was really interested taking the emotion out of just like speaking to someone literally from
to learn from them and see like how
why.
can you think that like why do you think this?
And so I wasn't asking to like we didn't have an argument or anything like that. I was just like asking like why do you actually like think like that? Because it'd be so interesting to know why I think this way and where I've grown up and stuff.
The curiosity is like that's where the change can happen.
Yeah.
Because if you can have an open mind and try and like understand someone's point of view, like even
I mean, at the end of that, I still couldn't understand, but
but like just like with
exactly.
approaching it with curiosity and having a discussion is like how you avoid it becoming, because if we all live in our own bubbles, like if I live in a totally lefty bubble and then they're both bubbling away separately, you kind of, someone like Trump gets in and you're like, how could this happen? It's like, well, you're not willing to hear any opinion of anyone who disagrees with you. And now we get all of our media through an algorithm that's tailored to our interests and our political beliefs. You don't get any insight into what, it just feels so us and them because you're not exposed to any of it. And then you just see, and like we probably see clips of, and like obviously I fucking hate Donald Trump and don't believe in anything that he stands for. But like we obviously see all of the
Don't love his fake tan doll?
No. Oh, well, maybe he has a point
Maybe
with
Bondi
that.
Sands needs to gift him some.
I know. What's he using?
I don't know.
I think he's using Latan from when we were 16.
Honestly, literally like the oldest of bottles.
Yeah, like some fake tan company could do a great social media campaign with that.
Oh,
yeah.
Gavin the market.
Literally. But yeah, we see all the clips of him. Not that it's hard, but when he's saying like really stupid stuff, when he's really funny, all the memes, like it's all tailored to our sense of humour and the way we understand things. But like the way that other, like his supporters, like the stuff that they would get would be making him look so heroic and so brave and like he's doing positive change. All this, it's just like completely removed from any form of middle ground or understanding, Totally. Like it's just mad.
It's the power of social media in that way. Like you put an edit, you clip things up and then all of a sudden he can be like this hero too.
Yeah, it's so grim.
It's
like the Time magazine cover where he got shot.
Oh, yeah.
With the American flag. Totally planned, by the way. I
really?
think. Yeah, I reckon.
I'm so out of the politics world. Hey?
You saw when he got shot in the ear, right?
Yeah, when was that? I do vaguely remember.
Probably like a year ago. Maybe
it wasn't that long ago, yeah?
Yeah.
That's right.
Crazy.
Yeah. Which there would be a lot of those, like, who actually walked on the moon?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think anyone ever has. I think that
really?
No, it was all faked. I talk about this on the pod
I just
all the
really
time.
hope that...
they're all liars.
Grogu from Mandalorian, I just hope that he exists somewhere out in the space.
He's out there. He was on a red carpet yesterday, I saw it.
Oh, he came down to us. He's
and
so
he was
cute.
moving.
He's the cutest thing ever, I swear.
He's really cute. I think he's real.
Me too.
And let's end on that note because that's a really positive.
That's happy.
Thank you so much for joining the pod.
Thank you for having me.
So fun.
It was so good.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and rate and review and all those things, and go and follow Molly on Instagram and TikTok. Yay. And go and follow me too. Okay, bye.
Bye.